His voice echoed slightly in the quiet courtroom when he said, "Your Honor, she's exaggerating. It was just a little water damage." The cheap polyester of his tie was crooked against his wrinkled shirt. I said nothing. For 4 years, Mr. Peterson had been my landlord. The first year, he ignored my texts about the broken dishwasher. The second, he started letting himself in with his key, unannounced, leaving muddy footprints I'd find after work. I tolerated it because the rent was $200 below market rate, and moving felt like an impossible wait. I told myself his intrusions were just quirks. The breaking point came after a weekend away. I walked in to find my grandmother's antique Persian rug, the one thing of real value I owned, warped and stained, sitting in an inch of murky water. The ceiling above was a sagging, brown map of his failed attempt to fix a tiny leak in the unit upstairs. When I called him, my voice shaking, he sighed and said, "Relax, it's just a rug. I'll take $50 off next month's rent." Something in me went silent. The panic evaporated, replaced by a cold, clean clarity. Everything clicked. I didn't argue. I just started documenting. 37 time-stamped photos of the damage, a signed affidavit from my upstairs neighbor, a complete log of the 14 illegal entries he'd made over the past 2 years. My cousin, a paralegal, helped me file the small claims suit. Mr. Peterson's own excuse, that he could enter for emergencies, was his undoing. I printed out the state law requiring 24 hours written notice and highlighted the section that defined a landlord-created problem as a non-emergency. Now, after his testimony, the judge turned to me. I simply handed the clerk my evidence binder. The certified appraiser valued the rug at $4,800. I paused, letting the silence hang. And this is the motion-activated footage from my bookshelf camera. On the court monitor, a grainy video played of Mr. Peterson entering my apartment, tinkering for 10 minutes, and leaving. The timestamp was 1 hour before the flood started. His face went from smug to pale. He thought the camera was a fake. The judge awarded me the full amount, plus an additional $2,000 for the repeated violations of my privacy. My security deposit was returned in full, by court order. The last I saw of him, he was sweating, arguing with the court clerk over the payment forms. I used the money for a down payment on a place with an actual management company, a place where the only person with a key is me.